It's an honor to be here. Let's win for a third time. Let me introduce you, our last constitutional officer, the Honorable Bob Wertz. Thank you.
I want to thank you all for joining me here today. I feel fantastic about my race, fantastic about the job that I've done as Commissioner of the Revenue since I first took office back in 2004. So what does the Commissioner of Revenue do? A lot of people, my mom wants to know that. A lot of people think that they send me checks, but that's not what I do actually. The treasurer gets the checks. I'm the guy that does the assessments of local taxes other than real estate. My responsibility is to assess tangible property, your vehicles, your business property, also assess the business license tax that we have here in the county. Those revenue sources represent the second and third largest local revenue sources. It's more than $100 million annually that those local taxes represent that my office is responsible for. My position is not as sexy as perhaps a Board of Supervisors member.
You're sexy, Bob.
Thank you. Thank you.
Don't fool yourself.
Awesome.
You're the whole man, Bob.
I don't get to set tax rates.
Eugene.
I don't get to set tax rates. I don't get to establish the zoning thing. Yeah, no. Scott's not here for you, Eugene. I don't get to set the zoning ordinance. I am a local tax administrator. So oftentimes people overlook the duties of constitutional officers. So what have I accomplished since taking office in 2004? Well, one of my most proud accomplishments was contracting with DMV to become a licensed agent. That allows citizens to come to my office, register their car for local taxes, get state license plates, renew their registration, all of that in one stop in my office. And people have been very happy with that service. We actually provided 14,000 transactions to Loudoun residents last year, so it's very well received. I'm proud of the enhanced tax compliance program that I have in the office. You may be surprised to hear that businesses sometimes don't voluntarily come to tell us that they're here so that they can pay taxes. The first thing they do isn't call up the Commissioner of Revenue when they open up, right? So I have a compliance staff that goes out to visit our commercial centers and our construction sites to make sure that everybody's on our tax rolls. You'd be interested to know that 18% of the businesses on our tax rolls were found by my compliance staff. We've also implemented website upgrades of the 134 cities and counties in the Commonwealth. My office was the first to allow you to view and update your personal property tax accounts online. The first in the Commonwealth to allow businesses to renew their licenses online, and the first to allow businesses to report their business property taxes online. I know a lot of people often look towards more urban localities as being trendsetters, providing efficient services, but actually my office is one of those that actually does that. I no longer mail out hundreds of thousands of tax forms each year. These online services are less costly, more accurate, and they're more convenient for taxpayers. Because of the efficiencies that I've created in my office, I've been able to maintain relatively static staffing levels, and actually my office has the same number of full-time employees as when I took office in 2004, and I'm serving 100,000 more people.
Wow, that's great.
Thank you. As a pro-business Republican, I'm proud to support the county's economic development efforts, not because it's a requirement of the job, but because I think it's the right thing to do for Loudoun. Besides cutting expenditures in the county budget, expanding the commercial tax base is the only way we're going to be able to reduce the taxes on people's homes.
Yeah, that's right.
Personally, I'm tired of being Fairfax County's ugly stepsister when it comes to economic development. All of Loudoun's elected officials need to focus on attracting commercial development and portraying Loudoun as a business-friendly place to be. And I am proud that I hope to be, if I get the nomination, running with many Republican candidates who also understand that this year. And let's not bash our existing businesses with unnecessary regulations such as those proposed by the Chesapeake Bay. I am hopeful that we will set a new tone for government in Loudoun beginning this November. For those of you who don't know, I do have a Democratic opponent this year, and I'm going to need your help to get reelected. In closing, I'm honored to serve as your Commissioner of the Revenue. I believe I've proven my commitment to serving Loudoun citizens in a positive and fiscally responsible manner, and I would appreciate your support and vote later on this year. Thank you for being here.